This time, the caution lights will go dark. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you get up on your feet, let these drivers see you, let them know you appreciate the show they're getting ready to put on here tonight. It is the All-Star National Pavement Midget Series presented by the Bird Insurance Group. Set to go to the green, 30 laps the distance. They'll start to pick up the pace in the middle of turns 3 and 4. They come around to the wave of the green flag. We're underway with the All-Star Pavement Midgets. Fuel going to buzz into turns 1 and 2. We'll see who has the advantage. Side-by-side, 3-wide action going on throughout the pack here. A couple of drivers off the pace of the back straightaway. They keep the car underneath them and get it rolling here. See who has the advantage on lap number 1, making their way around. Lap number 1 to 30 in the books. Driver leading the way. Going to be Kyle Hamilton. Stewart running at second. Trainer in third, O'Gara. Then the 77S of Synertia right now running at your top 5 side by side. Battle for the second spot here. They'll swap that position around here. Trainer and Stu are going to go at as they work through turns at 3 and 4. O'Gara watching this all go on a little bit further back as they come around. Lap number 2, Trainer going to have the advantage. The Seymour Performance cars right now, 1, 2, 3, but here comes O'Gara up to break up that mix. He'll take over the third spot here as they work on to the back straightaway. Synertia trying to get the run on Stewart now. Swanson there in the mix as well. In the mission, Bertrand Motorsports number 47. Going to look to the outside as Hamilton leads in 19. Side by side, that will be the battle with Swanson. That's going to be the fight for the 6th spot. Nick Hamilton getting up into that mix. You've got Kutu as well coming up in there. A couple of battles side by side onto the front straightaway. Kutu able to clear the 2 onto the front stretch. Stewart so far able fending off the charge of Cody Swanson. Cody going to drop to the deck at turn number 1, see if he can get the run onto the back straightaway. So far it's going to be Smoke with the advantage here as they work off into turns at 3 and 4. Leader continues to be Hamilton in 19. His advantage just shy of 0.4 of a second last time. The Matt Seymour Racing number 19, the driver hailing from Indianapolis, Indiana. 2 wins here, 2019 in Silver Crown and 2020 in a Super Sprint Car Series event. 3 cars going at it now. Swanson comes out on top of that battle. He'll still away the 5th spot. Kutu there, going to get by Stewart as well. The 29 going to drop back here to the 7th spot as they work into turns 3 and 4. Hamilton still back in that mix in the 2. Seeing if he can get by and get one more. Works to the inside of Tony here to the front straightaway at the line. Advantage will be to Hamilton. He'll take over the 7th spot. Stewart back to 8th. Bryson and Osborne running at your top 10 right now. But Hamilton's starting to open up his advantage a little bit here, just shy of a half a second. As Kutu goes to work on Swanson into turns at 3 and 4 and around to the front straightaway. He's got it. Oh, we got him into the wall. Exit turn number 4. Caution. Got one to the wall, another one spun down to the bottom, and he got one sitting broadside of the field. He started. Synertia in the 77 started 6. He's up a couple right now to the 4th spot. Kutu in the 53. He has been moving quickly. Started inside of row number 9. That's where he was originally slated to start. Of course, starting positions getting swapped around just a little bit there. You had the 880 who had to go to the back for changing a tire. Then Newman had to go down to the work area. So that kind of jumbled things up, but still, definitely one to keep your eye on here. Swanson, Hamilton, Bryson, Osborne, lock your top 10 as we get ready to go back to green. Single file. All the way to the exit to number 4. They find the throttle. We're back underway. Down the inside rolls the 29. He'll look for the lead here on the restart. Can he get it? Not quite. Hamilton Holds on to it. Caution. We've got him tangled up over in turn number 2. Got one slow. One of the Klatt Enterprises entry, Stutzman in the 4. Officials on the receiver telling them a smooth, consistent pace until they reach the Lucas Oil Indianapolis Raceway Park sign over in turns 3 and 4. They get to the midpoint of the 3rd and 4th turns. They find the throttle. We're back underway. Trainer again going to pull to the inside and look for the race lead. Can he get the momentum to get up in front of the 19? Off into turn number 2. He's got to buy half a car, but Hamilton, he's got a better run to the outside. Going to pull right back by on the back straightaway. O'Gara in the 67. Going to try to pull up there as well. Rides in that 3rd spot. Battle going on behind them. Keep an eye on Kutu in the 53. Working that inside line coming after the 77S. They'll go side by side at the front straightaway. Advantage still to the 77. Kutu still right there. O'Gara looking for second. Couldn't take it away. Kutu in the meantime working that inside line from deep in the lineup of this one. Was originally slated to start 17th. And has fought his way forward in a hurry. Sits in the 4th spot. He's looking for 3rd from Kyle O'Gara. Not quite able to get by the 67. Still hanging right there to his inside. Lurking on that left rear behind him. Cody Swanson getting by the 77. Gets him back up into the top 5 here as they work at turns at 3 and 4. Here comes the run and the advantage. 3rd spot. New occupant. Kutu takes it in 53. O'Gara back to 4th, and Swanson. Sinercha, Hamilton, Bryson, Locke, and Lewis, your top 10. Osborne in 11th. Mkhitaryan in 12th. Weiss in 13th. Newman in 14th. Pedregon in 15th. Stewart in 16th. Armstrong, Nocella, Crum, and Stutzman right now running at your top 20. Top 3 drivers fairly evenly spaced onto the back straightaway. Hamilton just shy of 0.3 of a second at the start-finish line, working about 3/4 of the way up the racetrack, brings it down more to the middle of the exit at turn number 4. But it is Seymour Performance running 1 and 2 right now. Kutu settling into that 3rd spot. O'Gara still right there tied to his back bumper with Cody Swanson in tow. Kaylee Bryce in the meantime has taken over the 7th spot in the 77. Getting by Nick Hamilton's number 2 as they work at turns at 3 and 4. She's not done there. Going to work here, trying to hold on to that position. Hamilton there in the mix. Ryan Locke at the 38. Oh, look at that. The 2 shoots it up the racetrack. Things nearly come apart for him here as they worked onto the back straightaway. Great save, keeps it rolling. As Hamilton continues to lead. Bryson's got a new contender here, trying to take the spot away. 77S Sinercha up in front of her, trying to get the run. Working onto the back straightaway so far. The blue 77 with the advantage. Bryson trying to come after her here, side by side. Exit turn number 4. Who's going to have the advantage? Still a 77S. The blue 77 Sinercha, the black 77, that is Bryson, working onto the back straightaway. And caution, driver around exit turn number 2. And the 4 again. Over at turn number 2, the Hastings, Nebraska racer. So as they were getting ready to stage into turns 3 and 4, officials not happy with how things were lining up. So they give everybody a chance to get lined up and try again. So they're going to go ahead and throw the green flag this time. 15 in, 15 to go. Again, challenge for the lead. Trainer trying to get there. Here comes O'Gara. 3-car battle for the second spot into turns 3 and 4. Kutu, he's been running through him here, trying to get to the front from deep. He's going to take second as they come around to click off lap number 16. So Dylan Kutu up into the second spot. Trainer back to third. O'Gara stuck a nose in there, backed out of the throttle, rides in fourth. Cody Swanson in fifth. Sinertia running in sixth. Bryson, Hamilton, Osborne, Mkhitaryan right now your top 10. Swanson taking a look in the mission number 47. Fight for the fourth spot potentially. He's going to turn down the racetrack a little bit here as they work onto the back straightaway. So far, O'Gara able to keep pace in front of him. You've got Bryson and Hamilton, both able to get by the 77S last time around here. Making their way around to the front straightaway. We'll see if Bryson get up and potentially challenge with the 47 of Swanson and the 67 of O'Gara closing in here as they make their way into turns 1 and 2. In the meantime, Hamilton steadily starting to pull away, just shy of a half a second between himself and Dylan Kutu as they work onto the far side of the racetrack, now entering turns 3 and 4. The Griswold, Connecticut driver trailing by .590. Bryson saw on the wheel, the car getting a little loose there at the exit to number 2, trying to go after Cody Swanson. Gets the car back underneath or settles it back up here. Swanson holds on to the 5th spot. Challenge for second, maybe. Trainer. Good run through turns 3 and 4, trying to look to the inside of the exit of the 4th turn to getting back into that 2nd spot. Denied so far. 10 laps remain. Hamilton, Kutu, Trainer, O'Gara, Swanson still your top 5. Bryson, Hamilton. Sinertia, Mkhitaryan, Trey Osborne your top 10. Swinging down low goes the 2. Nick Hamilton trying to get back by Bryson, does so. Up the racetrack, Bryson able to counter to the inside. They're side by side to the back straightaway. Challenge for the 6th spot. It's going to be Bryson coming out on top of that battle for the time being. Swanson, in the meantime, trying to go after Kyle O'Gara here for the 4th position. Good momentum, working top shelf through 3 and 4. Goes high side, turns 1 and 2. Peeking at the right rear here as they work on to the back straightaway a couple laps ago. Kutu had been up there as Jake Trainer, able to get back by for the 2nd spot. So Trainer retaking 2nd now. Trails by just over a second. You find anything in the tank to maybe reel in Kyle Hamilton. But so far, the driver of the 19 has been untouchable. And the Matt Seymour Racing number 19 machine get a crown and a Sprint Series win here, trying to get a midget win. Bryson continuing to be attacked by Hamilton here. Again, that's a fight for the 6th spot. So far, the 77 holding strong there. Both cars a little bit of a wiggle onto the back straightaway. Mkhitaryan behind them. Osborne still your top 10. 1.146 seconds the difference. They'll come around this time to 5 to go. Flat out for all it's got here. Still Hamilton, Trainer, Kutu, O'Gara, Swanson. Bryson had been up there on the mission number 47 just a couple laps ago, now falling back a little bit. Everybody settling into their line here. They'll come around with 3 to go. Two laps remain this time. Trainer closing in just a little bit here in the closing laps. From 1.1, 0.777. He's going to have to pedal hard and pedal fast because time is almost running out. White flag coming out. The Seymour Performance entries, 1 and 2 right now with 1 to go. Down to 0.6 of a second. Onto the back straightaway one last time. Your top 2 drivers run in a world all their own. They'll find their way into turns 3 and 4. Trainer pedaling as hard as he can off of turn number 4, but it will not happen. Kyle Hamilton wins in 19. Trainer in second as we have a crash after the checkered flag over the exit turn number 2. Officials on the receiver letting the drivers know to get woed up. Kutu in third, O'Gara in fourth, Swanson in fifth, Bryson Hamilton, Synertia Mkhitaryan, and Michael Lewis unofficially your top 10.